I see patients that have any gynecologic abnormality, abnormal pap smears, abnormal bleeding, ovarian masses, and of course the huge realm of any GYN cancer. And one of the things that Holy Cross has been great at letting me establish is an entire research arm to try to find out better and different ways to treat patients with various types of gynecologic cancers. The research program that Holy Cross has encouraged me and let me set up is about 8 to 9 years in its making. And we've placed approximately 1,200 patients on various protocols through the years. The most exciting one, frankly, that we're doing now is an ovarian cancer vaccine. And I take a small portion of the tumor and we actually send it to a company that stores the tumor so that later we can create a vaccine to give that back to the patient, which specifically targets that cancer. And so far, the preliminary data looks very strong. What we're working on mostly now is biologics, and that's a different approach to treating cancer. Fortunately, most of those drugs are oral, they're pills that can be taken, which is a lot easier for the patient. And so far there are some toxicities, but in general they're very well tolerated. I think a good example of that is when former President Carter had metastasis to his brain and was treated with a certain biologic agent, and he had an excellent response. So that's the model that I tell patients that we try to follow when we discover any and all of these really exciting new compounds. If a patient wants to, and we can qualify the patient for a trial, the best way would be to call Holy Cross, and then the patient would be referred to me, and then we can work out exactly what protocol they would fit in on. By protocols, what we do is we will try the standard approach, and then the investigational arm will usually revolve around trying a new drug or a new biologic or a new approach to treating and curing that particular cancer. And these are done on a national level. We're part of a national effort, and in many of the studies it's actually international. We have the great accomplishment that one particular study 2 or 3 years ago, we were actually the #2 contributor to that study in the world, which I think bespeaks the power of our program.